Good morning, students. I welcome you all to our ninth session of robotics.
We are going to make a movie ticket scanner. As we all know, whenever we go to see a movie, a person is there to check the tickets through the movie ticket scanner. And this ticket scanner scans the QR code or the barcode and converts the data to check whether the ticket is valid or not. So today we are going to make a ticket scanner based on the color, and it will display accordingly. So the first step is we are going to make a scanner. We are going to use a color element in it, which will sense the color of the tickets. I'm going to take blue color and yellow color today. Then we are going to build a tower in which the screen number will be displayed. For example, for blue, go to screen number 1, and for yellow, go to screen number 4. Fine. And the third one, again, third step is to make the entry gate. Entry gate means there will be a barrier. Once the ticket will be scanned, it will open accordingly and it will close after some time, as we did in the smart parking. Now we are going to use distance element, color element, display element, and motor element. Now you will think why we are using this distance element here, because we are using color, then display, and then motor to control the barrier. What is the need of this distance barrier here, distance element here? Fine. So let us discuss something about it. The distance element will act as a start button. When someone brings their thumb close to the distance sensor, it will tell the color sensor to start sensing the colors around it. If we don't do this step, the color sensor will constantly be checking for blue or yellow color around it. For example, someone who is wearing blue color or yellow color is coming near the scanner, so that means something will be displayed on the screen. But to avoid this confusion, we are going to use the distance sensor, because if someone will bring his thumb near the distance sensor, only then the color sensor will start sensing. I hope this is clear. So the main steps which we are going to follow today is, the first step is, when the program starts, we have to put the scanner on. When something comes close to the distance sensor, then turn the scanner on, and if there is nothing near the color sensor, clear the display. That means nothing should be displayed on the color sensor. Now if the scanner is on and it is sensing, and the color sensor is sensing blue, then it will show screen 4 on the display element. And if the scanner is on and the color sensor is sensing yellow, then it will show the message go to screen 1 on the display. So I hope you understood why we are using the distance sensor and color sensor, because color sensor is dependent on the distance sensor. Once it will get a green signal from the distance sensor, only then it will get on and it will start sensing the things. Okay, let's discuss the program now. So as I told you, first step is, when the program on, we have to set the scanner on or off. Fine. So what we are doing here is, we are again using a variable. We are using a variable scanner on, and we are putting it to false, because if nothing is coming in front of it, it should not sense anything else. So when the program starts, set the scanner on to false. And when the object comes near the distance, that means if someone's thumb is coming near the distance, then it will turn the scanner on and the condition will become true. And if again someone goes away from it, again no display and the scanner will be off. So these two are the conditions for controlling the distance sensor, because it is going to send signal to the color sensor. So now once it is on, for example, so when the color sensor is sensing blue, what we are doing, put and if the scanner is on, then display screen 4. And when the color senses yellow and the scanner is on, then it should display screen 1. Fine. I hope it is clear. I will just repeat again. The main condition is, The sensor should be, sorry, the color will sense blue only if the scanner is on. Fine. I hope you understood. Now let us discuss something about the controlling the barrier now. Now again, the control of the barrier is dependent upon the color sensor. So now if a blue token is shown, then display screen 4 and open the left entry gate. That means we are going to use two motors here in this project. Find two barriers. So left entry gate will open and it will wait for some time and then again close the gate. But if yellow token is shown, then it will guide us towards the screen number 1 and it will open the right entry gate, and again it will wait for some time for the person to go and then close the gate after some time. So this logic is for controlling the position of the barrier. So this is the main left entry and the right entry. Two motors are being used. Okay, so the final program will look like this. When the program starts, set the scanner on to false because it is sensing nothing. Then here also I have changed a bit in the background. Paint background of display in the black. So here this is one new feature we are going to discuss today about the display. You can change the color of the display, background color of the display as whatever you want, black, blue, yellow, white, whatever. Fine. And then you can change the properties of the text color also. Fine. So set the text color on display to white. You can control the size and the color of the text. Fine. On the display. So when the object comes near, the scanner is on. When it is away, the scanner is off. Now again, as I discussed earlier also, when the color element is sensing blue ticket and the scanner is on, then show display to go towards the left, and it will display on the screen also screen 4, and then the control of the motor. The motor will open, it will wait for 5 seconds, then again the barrier will close and clear display. This is very important step, clear display, because otherwise it will get confused whether to go this side or left side or right side. Now second condition is, if the color element is sensing yellow ticket and the scanner is on, then we have to go towards the right and it will tell us to go towards the screen number 1. And again the control of the barrier, the motor will rotate anti-clockwise. That means the barrier will open, it will wait for 5 seconds and again it will close after 5 seconds and again clear display. I hope you understood. Let us try this in our Plasmo software and see the output. Okay, so we will create a new project here. Movie ticket scanner. Scanner 1. And objective and description you can write on your own. Let us directly go to the interface. So as I already discussed, we have to go to expand controls category and first we have to start the program. So when the program starts, we have to take a variable. I'm going to rename this variable. So it is scanner on. You can change the variable names as per your things also, but I'm taking it like that. And remember, it does not take hyphen sign, so I'm taking underscore. Where we don't want 0, we want false. So where will we go in input? Here it is true or false. So we are going to delete this, whatever is not required. False. So when the program starts, the scanner is off. So as I discussed with you earlier, we can change the text also. Fine. input. Okay, so we have to go to display for the same. Yes, paint background. So we are changing display. So we want black background, and we are going to set the font text and font color also. Sorry, text font and the text color also. Right? So this I am preferring text color as white, and size we will take medium. Right? So these are the few changes we are doing in the text which is being displayed on the display element. So next thing is we have to start the distance element now. So whenever object comes near distance, so what we have to do, we have to turn it on. So here I will take true, comes near, fine. And again I'm going to duplicate, and here when it comes near, and here we will take goes away, and here it is false. And one more step we have to do, we have to clear everything else, right? Okay, so now distance also done. Now we will come to color sensor. So when color sensor is sensing blue, because we are taking blue and yellow colors. So blue color, and I told you we have to take a condition. So conditions ke liye we have to go to expand controls category, and then condition. If my scanner, that is scanner on, sorry, if scanner on is true, you don't have to take any number. So we are going to delete it, and I'm going to duplicate it from here, and it is true. What we have to show now on display, we will go to again the elements, display, show, and we have to show a left arrow. So we'll see where we can get it. Yes, correct, left arrow. And then we have to show text, fine. So we have to take this option in line 1 or line 2, you can say. You can try different positions now of the text on your own. And here I'm going to type, I want screen 4. Screen 4. Okay. And now next is the control of the motor. So how we can do that? Again, we will go to this, the same concept as we did in program smart parking. Select motor, rotate motor by quarter in anti-clockwise direction, because we are opening it. Wait for 5 seconds. Now where is the wait? Again, here we have to go in the timing, wait for 5 seconds, and then we can again rotate the motor back to its original position clockwise. And the most important part again, that is clear display. Fine. So now we have done the we have given the condition for the blue ticket. Now we have to give the condition for the yellow ticket. Let me adjust something so that you can see everything else on one screen. Fine. So when the color sensor is sensing blue, this is happening. But now when the color sensor will be sensing yellow, what to do? So I'm coming here now. Fine. When the color is sensing yellow, again if it is true, now here we have to change the option. We have to go towards right. Right. Then here we have to change screen 1. Screen 1, and again the same process. Fine. So now I hope the things are clear till here. Okay. Now we will go to simulator and we are going to add the components. So which component we are going to use? Display. Okay. Then we are going to use color. Okay. We are going to use distance also. Okay. Let me drag because otherwise it will be very confusing to see everything else. Here. Perfect. And now we are going to add a motor here. Okay. Motor. So we are using two motors. So I'm taking sim motor and sim motor 1. 1 here. Got it. So all the things are clear now. So now let me change the options here now everywhere. Sim color, sim display. Again motor. So in one case I'm going to take sim motor and in other case I'm going to take sim motor 1. I hope I have done everywhere else. Okay, let me close the simulator once so that the whole program will be visible to me. And I'm making the required changes everywhere else. So here I'm going to take now sim motor 1. Fine, let me check if everything is perfect. Okay. So let's go to the simulator now. Play, near, near, and if it is blue. Perfect. So screen 4 arrow is left side and it is coming back. The barrier is coming back to its original position. And if we take yellow, yes. So here if you notice here the screen 1 and screen 3 are coming in the middle. So let us take a decision now to change the things here. Fine. So let me take it in line 1 and here also in line 1. Got it? Let us see that what things are changed. Play. If it is near and if it is blue, yes. I think now it's more clear. Fine. If it is yellow, perfect. So now I'm going to show you the demo in the hardware of the same program.
So as you can see here, this is a setup for the movie ticket scanner. So here is a scanner in which the color sensor is being used. This is a distance element and then display, and two barriers are made using the two different motors. Now if I have to activate the color sensor, first thing I have to do is I have to keep my thumb near the distance sensor and see yellow ticket, left screen is opening, and if I put again my thumb, blue color, see right screen is opening. Fine. I repeat, see I have to put my thumb here to activate the color sensor, yellow, screen 1, and blue, screen 2. I hope you like this activity of movie ticket scanner and you are going to try this activity in the Plesmo software using the simulator at your place. Thank you.